I'm an attorney, not here to give legal advice, but I am here to give you the real on this Diddy trial. George Kaplan was another witness that the prosecution called. He is also a former assistant of Diddy's. He did testify under an immunity agreement, which means that he cannot be prosecuted for anything that he admits to. Kaplan testified that he quit his job after 15 months because he could no longer continue fixing problems for Diddy after Diddy's multiple acts of violence. He testified that on 3 occasions he witnessed Diddy being abusive, one of which he was summoned to Diddy's bedroom where he found Cassie crying and bruised. He also testified that he saw Diddy holding a glass of whiskey over Cassie's head while they were on a flight to Las Vegas, and another time where he seen Diddy throw apples at another one of his girlfriends. Kaplan also testified about the process of setting up and cleaning up the hotel rooms for Diddy. He said he was often giving a couple hours notice where he would have to show up with a bag that he called Diddy's Essentials, and it contained the baby oil, the Astroglide, the condoms, and whatever he needed to make these freak off sessions come to life, essentially. He also said that he was responsible for cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak off sessions were over because he was concerned that if the hotel staff cleaned the room, they would take videos and images of the aftermath and try to sell it online. So to avoid all of that, he was tasked with cleaning up the hotel room. So the next witness that was called by the prosecution was Scott Miscuddy, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but we all know him as Kid Cudi. He's a rapper that Cassie was involved with, and that she testified she was in a relationship with during her time of being on a break with Diddy. And so the prosecution called him to the stand. He testified that during his relationship with Cassie, it was met by several threats from Diddy, which prompted him and Cassie to break up. He also testified that he suspected that Diddy allegedly broke into his home and also coordinated the firebombing of his high-end sports vehicle. Kid Cudi also testified that he received a phone call from Cassie to warn him that Diddy had found out that they were seeing each other. And this phone call led him to go pick up Cassie. He said soon after he picked up Cassie, he received a phone call from Diddy's assistant informing him that Diddy had just broken into his home. He immediately went back to the house, and when he got there, Diddy was not present at the home, but there were traces that someone had been present in his home. He then testified that they eventually broke up because things started to get out of hand. My name is Andrea Snipes-Booker, and that is the real on this Diddy trial.